single leg supported hip hinge. So for this exercise, you're going to need access to a wall, or I'm going to use my door here. So you want to stand about a foot's distance, so your foot, not 12 inches, so your foot. You want to put that on the floor and then bring your other foot about a foot's distance out. Step both feet that far away. Bring your feet close together, and then you're going to take one leg and you're going to put it up on the wall behind you. All right, so you can kind of lean back and you've got that wall, that foot supporting you on the wall. Now I want you to have a look down at your legs. You want to make sure your knees are even, that one knee is not in front of the other knee. So in this case, this knee is forward of this knee. So I'm going to put my foot down and I'm going to walk a little further away. So my foot distance plus probably an inch or two, and try that again. Put my foot back up on the wall, look down. Now my knees are even. Okay, so from here, the body weight way to master this movement is you're supporting yourself for a hip hinge. You're going to push this rear foot into the wall, put the load into the supported leg, keep your spine nice and long so you can stand up tall, and you should be able to squeeze both glutes. Then you're going to put the hands on your hips, push your hips back toward the door, look down, your knees should still be level with one another, and you come up tall. Push your hips back and you come up tall. Your spine stays long the entire time. What you aren't doing is keeping that spine, that chest lifted. Now I just separated rib cage from pelvis. So if you want to test yourself, thumbs on your rib cage, fingertips on the top of your hips, hinge down. Your head should also be moving with your spine. This is a hinge, and remember, in a hinge, our head should always follow what our spine is doing, and we are actually moving our chest towards the floor, so your head's an extension of that. So if you keep looking up, you're going to actually separate rib cage from pelvis, which loses that core stability. So make sure you are assessing yourself and making sure you are moving in one unit. And as you hinge back and you ascend, over time, try to rely less on pushing into the door and use it instead, barely keeping your foot there just for a little balance. Really focus on this hip doing the work, pulling yourself through. So do the number of repetitions on that side. Switch, making sure you're not dropping in the pelvis, all right, that you're evenly lifted through the hips, checking to make sure those knees are even, should be if nothing changed, although you did change foot position. And now hinge, putting less pressure on the leg that is against the door and really focus on this supported hip. It's a great way to train single leg hip hinge, but you get the beautiful balance support from the wall.